start off with the old tight waist. We're going to dip our shoulder down deep, and we're going to reach across the belly and pull it tight. Deep, and pull your shoulder and your elbow to your own hip. We're going to combine the tight waist with a near side ankle. Every 8-year-old wrestler knows this technique. It's simple and effective. We're going to now introduce the claw ride. The claw, we're dipping the shoulder deep, we're getting a deep bite on the trap and pulling down your elbow to your hip again. It's similar to a backpack grip like in jiu-jitsu, but instead of using 2 grips, we're just going to use the one, and so that way we can clinch and keep him tied to us. We can combine it with a tight waist if you like. All right, now we're going to go to a spiral ride. We're going to combine the thigh pry, which is this lever motion, with the spiral technique, where we're going to extend his arm out while we're thigh prying. So he's going in 2 directions, right? And this is a good way to break them down. Okay, this is called an ankle ride, or a bulldog ride, or an Iowa ride. It's basically just catching the leg up. All right, you can combine this with a lot of different things, like Iowa ride with a tight waist, and you can use this tight waist to, knock them over. You can combine the Iowa ride with a Tulsa ride. The Tulsa is a head lever, so I'm going behind him with my head, behind his shoulder with my head, and I'm using that to push him down. Iowa with a claw ride. Works really well. This is inside wrist grab. You can wrist ride like that. Just grab it up. If I step it up into my hip, like this, is called a Blair ride, and I use my leg as a wedge to break him down in front of it. Grab it up, step, bring it to the hip, put a wedge in front of his knee, and then push him over it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. With the wrist ride, you can manipulate it into a hammer lock, which is neat. Obviously, this is not going to do that, but you can do things. This is how you enter into the far wrist ride. You grab it over like that. Some people call this a Dagestani cuff. It's very effective as well. If you can reach over and just collapse them by just pressing on them with your chest. Works real good. This is a double thigh pry. We are pushing and driving into our opponent's hips using a double thigh pry motion. This is a double thigh pry into a boot. So we stretched him out so that we could get our boot in. And this is called a crossbody ride, where I have one boot in and I'm draped over draped over his back, and I can use that to turk his leg and then give him the old arm trick as well. This is a double thigh pry into double boots, right? And I'll get 2 in. And in wrestling, we want to get our knees wide and our toes on the floor, and then we want to extend forward. So we're going to go double unders and extend forward. Thank you.